Hi guys, so I wanted to get on today to go over one of the products that I am releasing this weekend. Um, it is a hair oil. I call it Miracle Hair Oil, and I'll tell you a little bit as to why I truly believe that is so. I discovered that I had alopecia a few years ago, and it started out with just losing like a quarter size spot here and there. It would come back, then the spot started connecting. Before I knew it, I was getting them all over my head. I lost about 75% of my hair. It got to a point where I couldn't part my hair without any bald spots showing. I couldn't put my hair up with any bald spots showing. I went to a dermatologist and I started getting steroid treatments. So I had a nightly topical steroid treatment along with injections, and the injections aren't very pleasant. I was getting about 50 injections a month, literally just chasing bald spots all over my head. As soon as one injection would help, I'd have another bald spot in another area. I went back to my dermatologist and I asked them, hey, I'm losing a lot of hair in the front, right here. Can you just kind of touch that up too? And that was when I learned that the steroids were actually eating up the cartilage on my head, because they advised me that my head was sinking in due to the steroid treatment, and we had to wait to treat that spot because if they did any more, it would be very noticeable. It was a very rough journey for me, being someone who has always had thick, luscious, naturally wavy hair, to being almost bald. So when COVID-19 happened, I learned that the steroids that I was taking actually suppresses your immune system, and it makes it hard to get well when you're sick. So I stopped taking it back in March. At that point, I started losing a lot more hair. It was literally everywhere, all over the sink. My bathtub would get clogged up, my sinks would get clogged up. It was all over the floor, all over the bed. And it was kind of hard to see that the hair that's supposed to be on your head is literally everywhere else. But I was like, okay, you know what? I can't walk around looking like this. I was between shaving my head or wearing wigs, or doing both. So I started wearing wigs. I did like the more high quality wigs, the lace wigs that looked natural. You would think that wigs would be an easier choice, but they're actually kind of high maintenance to make sure that you get them on right, that they're glued down right, that they're going to stay right. And they can actually result in more hair loss if they're not taken off properly or put on properly, because they begin to pull at the hairs on your hairline. Now, I didn't have much trouble with losing hair due to my wigs. I probably wouldn't have even noticed, because at that point my hair was just so far gone. At one point I thought that that's not enough for me. I wanted to be able to wear my natural hair again and just kind of feel comfortable naturally. So I started studying different natural oils that would not only help your hair grow, but help maintain its health. And I came across a formula that literally worked miracles for me. My hair is growing back. I've been using it for about 2 months. I got off of the steroid treatment in March. I waited a few months before I started this hair oil treatment, and I just wanted to see, did it really work? Is it only working for me at this point? So at that point, I started having other people try it, other people who have hair issues, and you would be surprised how many people have thinning or balding in their hair or have issues with their hair once you actually become open to talk about your own hair issues. There's a lot. I'd say maybe 80% of the women that I know are going through some kind of struggle with their hair, whether it be from maternity, to certain medications that they have to take, to gluten allergies that results in their hair loss because their scalp is getting irritated, or stress, aging. And so far, every woman that I know that has tried this has seen improvement, and they're very happy with it, and I'm very excited for them to be growing their hair back and be happy and comfortable in their own skin. I do want to show you guys, my hair has gotten longer since I've been taking it. I did cut a few inches off, but my hair was probably right around here the last time I cut it, and it's been about a month and a half, so I'd say a good like 2-3 inches. But just so you guys can kind of see, I have shorter hair all around my ears. When I'm doing my hair, I can really see the difference, because as I go through these layers, I see all my short hairs that I never had before. Here I had just like a huge chunk missing. And look at all that growth that's back. That wasn't there before. It was skin bald, just completely gone. I have a lot of shorter hairs in the front than the rest of my hair, because my hairline was just so thin. I do get little hairs that stick up in the back sometimes. It's just kind of a part of the process, I guess. But yeah, if you can see all that new growth in there, that was all gone. All of that was gone. That didn't exist on my head anymore. So it worked for me. It's worked for many other people, and I just wanted to share. I'm very confident that it's going to help a lot of other people out there that hasn't tried it yet. It is all natural. It works to stimulate the blood flow on your scalp and help your hair actually absorb some of the nutrients that are included. So it's not just a topical, it is made to penetrate, which is why you can use it on your scalp, through your shaft, and even on your split ends. But I just wanted to go through and kind of tell you guys a little bit about my story, because I have a big surprise for you today, and I'm very excited about it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Surprise! So we are back. I know you guys saw the transformation video. I decided to just go for a change and chop off my length. I am so confident that my length is going to come back fast, so I had absolutely no problem cutting it all off. I'm actually very excited for the change. I love it. I went to a salon downtown. I'll definitely tag the salon as well as the artist. Her name is Genevieve. She's absolutely amazing. I've gone to a lot of different salons in my life, and I honestly haven't been able to find one that I liked since the person that cut my hair in 8th grade. So I struggled a lot with it, but I was able to talk with her about exactly what I wanted, and I got exactly what I wanted. As I showed you guys before, I had a lot of shorter hairs coming in, so I thought it was time just to make the change and let go of the length and let my hair grow in evenly. I'm very happy with it. I'm ecstatic about it. I think it's a great change. I'm very excited for a lot of you to try the oil to improve your hair. Even if you just want it a little more shiny, a little bit thicker. If you have bald spots, just as I do, I also have a men's formula that is for men with thinning hair. I've gotten some positive feedbacks as far as men with thinning hair, and this is really life-changing. It's a drastic change, and I'm so excited for so many other people to get the same experience that me and a lot of my other friends, acquaintances, word of mouth, a lot of other people that I know. I'm excited for a lot of other people to experience the same thing with their hair that me and other people have already. So today we are focusing more on the hair oil. I do have lots of other products that I am excited about. Again, I do my best to stay completely natural with all of my ingredients, things that are healthy for you, and things don't just mask your problems, but actually help you heal from it. I don't have collagen in my ingredients, although it would be a great thing to add. I wanted to keep it vegan, and I wanted to keep it natural. So this is the end result. Again, I'll take you through, as you can see, the short hairs. I have so many short hairs. It's a little bit harder to tell in the back now. But you can see the inches where they all came in. I mean, I literally have like chunks of hairs. I have a little alfalfa somewhere up here too. I have chunks of hairs growing in, so I thought that this would be a great change to allow my hair to grow in a little bit more evenly. I'm excited to keep going with this and get my hair back to what it was before my alopecia. Alopecia, for a lot of you guys that don't know, it is an autoimmune disease. So your body basically attacks its own hair follicles and recognizes it as something that is not supposed to be there. So as a result, you basically just go bald. And it usually comes in circles. It starts off as little quarter-sized circles, and then it kind of just spreads from there. There is no cure for alopecia, but there's treatment, and this miracle oil isn't focused on alopecia because it's really something to just help your hair get healthy, whether your hair is thinning whether you want more shine, whether you want more length. Myself and others prior to trying it, we had like a certain length that we couldn't get past. That, you know, that's pretty much as long as my hair gets, and then it won't grow anymore. And this oil has really helped many people get past that length that they thought that they would never get past. So again, I'm so excited. I'm so ecstatic. It's literally brought me to tears, the fact that I am getting my hair back and that I can walk around without a wig and I can put my hair up and be comfortable in my own hair and in my own skin, and it be natural on top of it. I couldn't be more happy with the results. So I'm so excited to share it with all of you guys. Thank you to everyone who's been so supportive of me in this, and everyone who's also opened up to me about their hair issues. I didn't know so many people struggled with hair loss until I became comfortable enough to talk about my own hair loss. It took me a long time. It took me maybe 2 years of masking my balding and masking my thinning and teasing in certain places and adding extensions and hairspray and wigs. It took me about 2 years to actually just be comfortable and be able to talk about it to other people and be able to admit that I'm balding. And I thought that I was completely helpless. I thought I was just gonna be like that for the rest of my life. I got to a point where I accepted it and I just started wearing wigs. But you don't have to accept it. You can do something to change it. I'm happy to help you along that journey to more beautiful and healthy hair. If you have any questions for me, feel free to message. The website is beautybyannib.com. All of our products are listed as well as with the prices. All you have to do is send me your address and your email. I'll be happy to send you tracking information. And if you ever have any suggestions for me of what kind of products you would like to see in my line, or if you have any suggestions on how I can improve, I am so happy to hear it. I'm always looking for ways to improve, so I would really appreciate your feedback. And if you take before and after pictures and I happen to use them, this is listed on the website. I'll be happy to send you a free gift. Thank you so much, and be your own kind of beautiful.